Jeremy Ryan reporting from Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. I am here reporting from my apartment now. Today we had the unfortunate news that Ben Maelle had passed away following his struggle with lung cancer. You know, Ben was a wonderful activist and quite possibly one of the most influential activists in the state, in my opinion. He was so. And his death is very unfortunate for Wisconsin and Wisconsin politics and basically the entire nation. But, you know, his legend will go on forever. So I wanted to do a little tribute. Here's a video of his last real hoorah at the Capitol. And enjoy. This video is courtesy of the Blue Cheddar. And I wanted to show a tribute to Ben Maelle, his last hoorah at the Capitol before having to go into the hospital a bit more frequently. Unfortunately, I didn't get to know Ben as much as I would have liked to, but from what I did know, and from when I did know him, he was a wonderful activist in any social rights issue. And anytime there was any type of social rights march or protest or rally or much of anything, he was right there fighting along the ranks, including after I got the ticket for holding my sign on the first floor of the Capitol, which is what this video is of. The next day, they wouldn't even give Ben Maelle a ticket, which also proved selective enforcement, which will come in, come into play during the civil trial. But you know, I could go on and on. YouTube only lets me limit my introductions to, or my videos to 15 minutes. I could go on and on about the accomplishments of Ben Maelle. If it wasn't for him, we would still need permits to hold festivals on the Capitol Square. He's the one who really opened the Capitol up for free speech and as a free speech zone. And so we all have something to thank. And here's a video of Ben Maelle, and then it's followed by the march for marijuana legalization today, and then coverage of Thunda from the Rotunda, or around the Rotunda. Thank you, folks. Jeremy Ryan, Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org.
Excuse me?
Protest in the hallway! Protest in the hallway! Free speech in the Capitol!
Oh, that'll do it.
Independent thought alert!
Such a reputation.
Look out, Governor, the Constitution's running around!
Hi, brother.
Back to the railing, I guess.
Thanks, guys.
You sure you can't get me a citation?
No citation.
Standing right in front of the governor's office, you know, he was standing right in front of the governor's office, yelling at the door.
They won't give us no.
It's not fair to assemble, to consult for the common good, and to petition the government or any department thereof shall never be abridged. Well, after Jeremy and Valerie were cited for holding a sign, give or take, right here yesterday, I decided to see if I could get my own citation and called a civil disobedience event. Announced it on Twitter and Facebook, and about a dozen of us showed up and brought my sign I had left from the last Republican convention. This is a test of the emergency free speech system, and a few with Article 1, Section 4. The section of the Wisconsin Constitution that guarantees our right to speak and assemble. And it seems that we have successfully retaken the first floor ring as a free speech area under Article 1, Section 4. despite that sign that Jeremy's turning around that says that you can't demonstrate here.
Majority feedback was positive. I mean, obviously you have some of the people from the Tea Party that go on every sort of thing that makes anyone that's taking a stand look good, and they post negative comments. Some people said you should just follow the officer's orders. But you know what, the thing is, it wasn't the officer's orders that we weren't following, it was Mike Hipsch's orders of the Department of Administration. And the officer actually got clearance from Mike Hipsch beforehand to give us the citations, and Mike Hipsch was giving him the numbers of the articles to cite us under. And so, you know, we believe that there's higher authorities like the Constitution than just an order that Mike Hipsch at the DOA puts in place. And so that's the reason why we decided to take the stand. And I believe that the officers, you know, were quite thankful of us for doing it, even though they couldn't show that on camera.
Jeremy Ryan reporting from Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. We are here on East Johnson. We're marching in honor of Ben Maelle, possibly the state's largest activist for marijuana legalization and several other issues. Pretty much any issue that involves social justice, Ben was there. He's been at the Capitol quite frequently, but recently hasn't been able to make it because he was battling cancer, and unfortunately this morning he did pass. However, we're here marching in his memory and trying to get the message out. Now this is a good way to fix the state budget, folks. If you legalize and tax marijuana, it would eliminate the entire state budget. I mean, California, $1.1 billion off medical legalization alone. $1.1 billion California's received in a single year off of the taxes on marijuana. Imagine what that would do here in Wisconsin. $1.1 billion. You know, we could afford to give everyone a job who doesn't have one. Even if there wasn't anything to do, we could, you know, we could do anything. But, so we're just trying to get the word out. Jeremy Ryan reporting from Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org.
Were we there before you or what? Were we there before you or no? Were we on the parade before them or no?
Jeremy Ryan reporting from Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee. We're at Thunda from the Rotunda, or around the Rotunda, and these motorcycles. Bunch of people back to show solidarity. Bunch of motorcycles here to do the same. All around the square.
It's going. No. No, it doesn't look like it. Jeremy Ryan reporting from Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org.